Blast, the good old Sunshine State. It's been a while since I've been here, a whole 8 months. As you can see from the footage I totally filmed during the flight, we flew in, arriving at home close to midnight. So we all needed to hit the hay and recharge for our mission objectives. Now what are these mission objectives, you may ask? The main purpose and objective of this mission is to visit the parental unit that reside on the complete other side of the US of A. So we have essentially completed the main objective. On Norvell Bryant Highway in Hernando, Florida, there resides a small bar and barbecue called Sauced Hogs. To eat there was a mission objective. If you reside in Florida or have visited the state, you have probably stumbled upon or ate at a twisty treat. To eat there was another mission objective. And another place we all love, Golden Corral, was on the list. A common objective for many people in Florida is to visit the beach and watch the sunset, as is mine as well, and I've been tasked with retrieving sunset pictures for anonymous benefactors back in the land o' cheese. We planned to spend a day at Busch Gardens, but the gardens was reallocated to another operation. As many of you have heard, there was a total solar eclipse that took place on April 8, 2024. In case you didn't know, a total solar eclipse occurs when the moon passes between the earth and the sun, completely blocking the sun's face. I have witnessed a total eclipse before in 2017, and it was nothing short of spectacular. Consequently, there was a lunar eclipse the night that I arrived, and since it was already late, I thought, hey, it's only a few hours. Being a fat ass, I wanted to hit Sauced Hogs and stuff my face. That completed one mission objective. So after a couple days of sitting around and doing nothing, we collectively decided to attend the Citrus County Fair in Inverness, Florida. This was the first time I was able to go on the unpredictable, the infamous, the Zipper. In case you didn't know, the Zipper is a thrill ride that was designed in 1968 by Joseph Brown under the company Chance Rides. Every time I've been to a fair, I've seen a fairly long line outside this ride, and I can understand why. Marty and I rode that thing many times, even coming back a second day to ride the Zipper. So with our Busch Gardens substitute mission complete, as a reward for completing an objective we went to Twisty Treat, completing yet another mission objective. But we still had yet to complete all objectives. A couple days later, as it so happens, we stopped at a Golden Corral and completed another mission objective. So we usually go to Fort DeSoto Beach, but instead decided to try out a place called Honeymoon Beach. But upon arrival we noticed mass amounts of people, which was unexpected because it was Easter Sunday. So instead we went to the usual Fort DeSoto Beach.
I'm going to where the sun burns in the He stays in command, comely by my side, right here, to where the river turns to dust, and bodies never rush, comely by my side, right here. Red, I love you and the world.
After retrieving sunset pictures, we packed everything up and made our way back to the homestead, where we will recharge for a couple of days to gear up for our final mission objective, viewing the solar eclipse. Alas, the once-in-a-lifetime event. We had a route and trip planned for Paris, Texas, where we would meet up with fellow creator Wayman IV, but there was an apocalypse of clouds in Texas, hence Operation ApocEclipse seemed worthless at this point. But instead of giving up and accepting our fate, we did some forecast watching and made the decision to reroute to Carbondale, Illinois. I'm from Wisconsin. I just can't bring myself to say the word. We left about noon on Saturday, making our way up Georgia with a pit stop at the usual Atlanta traffic and the famous Busey's, as we pronounce it in my house. The gas station that has hundreds of billboards for hundreds of miles leading up to it. And we arrived in Chattanooga, Tennessee pretty late, and ate at a Pizza Bros where I encountered a decked-out off-roading Cherokee XJ. After fueling up at the hotel breakfast, we were ready to hit the road. But I wanted to make a pit stop, and after some convincing, I was able to get the parental unit to stop by Bass Pro Shops before leaving. And if you're a fisherman, you'd understand. Now, we are en route to Carbondale, the epicenter of the end of times as we know it, but not before stopping at the Jefferson Davis Monument in Pembroke, Kentucky. In case you didn't know, Jefferson Davis was the first and only president of the Confederate States from 1861 to 1865. We decided to stay in a town a few hours away from Carbondale, So on the morning of the eclipse, we went to Southern Illinois University, where they held a private viewing event in the football stadium. After having some troubles with our tickets, we made it into the stadium and awaited the spectacular, once-in-a-lifetime, total solar eclipse. Once the moon made first contact with the sun at 12:53, groups of students at the university launched some balloons to observe the eclipse and make observations in the name of science. 4, 3, 2, 1, lift off.
Just imagine that balloon is heading up to 75,000 feet in the air. We can't wait to check in on them later. Good luck, team. Great job getting that ready.
The first launch was a success, but the second ultimately failed. 2, 1.
gentlemen, is called something we need to double check. So they are going to check their payload and we'll come back.
So the students got to work and got the balloon in the air.
Solar Eclipse deadline. Antonio, how's it going? It's going well. It's going to be really, really close. Let me get this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Fabulous job, University of Hartford.
As totality approached, you could feel the climate getting cooler and the light ever so slightly getting dimmer. We all awaited for the grand moment, watching the moon ever so slightly make its way into totality. Finally, on the 58th minute of the 13th hour of the 8th day of the 4th month of the 24th year of the 21st century, the loudspeaker was turned off, cameras were taken out, people were cheering, children were crying, history was being made, and the world as we knew it was coming to an end. Last, totality.
The day is done, the time has come. You battled hard, the war is won. You did your worst, you tried your best. Now it's time to rest. Now it's time to rest.
Something I can relate to, lasting just more than 4 minutes, and as with all good things, the eclipse has come to an end, at least totality-wise. We have survived the apocalypse. We still had yet to make the journey home, which was a mess in and of itself.
Oh, there's gas coming out of that car.
That's not gas,
better
that's
get out of
radiator
there.
fluid.
Oh, shit.
Watch it, dude.
Damn.
Dude, what the fuck?
What the-
Oh, I got
Get out of the road. Oh, that lady doesn't look, or that guy doesn't look good.
Oh, God.
Airbags. You want to leave, or you want to go investigate this, Pete?
But not for us, because we drove through the middle of nowhere most of the way home, stopped at a hotel close to Decatur, and hit the road in the morning. So, you know we're getting close to the mills. Sadly, ending up back in the land o' cheese. But I won't be here for long, as I'll be returning to Floridia in a couple months, where the content will be exquisite. Stay tuned. So long, Eclipse Chasers. I'll see you in the next one.
Miles we walk, the many things we learn, building of a shrine, only just to burn. May the wind be at your back, good fortune touch your hand. May the cards lay out straight, all from your command.